G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So today's video we're going to be running through the Cell Games Saga New Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. The missions are to beat the event within 15 turns, to use 3 rapid growth and 3 attained evolution, I'm pretty sure, mastered evolution, whatever it ended up being. So it's actually these 3 units right here in this first slot. So created a pretty good team here. We're going to be able to utilize the new Goku and Gohan's 200% leader skill here. So AGL Gohan going to be kicking us off pretty strong with that, because obviously we have that ability of Super Saiyan plus Goku Fam, and then the extra 30% to Android and Cell Saga. So should be able to power through this pretty well. Not every unit on the team is going to be getting that full 200% buff. As you can see, we do have the Int Namek Goku and the physical GT Goku as well. They're just going to be getting the 170 buff, but still a really good leader skill with the full 170 there. So nothing to complain about in that regard. And then we're just got to make sure that we get through this within the 15 turns so that we don't have to do this again. So let's get right on into it. So we'll smash out that there. Vegeta, we're probably just going to use him as a slot 3 unit. Unfortunately, I didn't get any dupes of him on my very short summons actually. It's almost tempting to head back in there to throw some more summons at him, but just sitting at 55%, so a bit flimsy defensive wise, I guess we'll say. So we'll keep him on that 3rd slot. Pretty good link set, so he certainly works well in that 3rd slot, and then he's got his guaranteed crits, so when he does get into action, he'll be able to do some good damage for us. But just unfortunate that we won't be able to get his passive activated because of not being hit first. But you look at that right there, powering through a bit of damage for us. What we'll do is, that's a lot of key spheres there, so that'll work nicely into that. Would be nice if I was able to get the Tech Gohan some stacks early on, but you also don't want to fall behind for that 15 turns mission. So just easy enough to chuck him in that 3rd slot. We are going to be getting his damage reduction because I'm pretty sure the whole event is just against one enemy, so we'll be fine in that regard. We should still be able to. Oh, we didn't get his super. Okay, so that's definitely not ideal for that last slot. Fortunately enough, super attack is right here at the start. We've been stacking a little bit. Still took 85k. I guess that is type neutral. But Gohan's still able to put up some reasonable stats here considering how old he is. Would be crazy to see him get his EZA. Not just because he's a stacker and we all know how good stacking units are for these longer form events. But just think of that 180% to Kamehameha would be pretty nasty. So let's see. No additionals anywhere. RNG's not in my favour today. What we'll do is drop that there. We're just going to keep stacking that. Goku's defense, I think 8's the most key spheres we can get there, and we'll grab those. Put Namek Goku in the 1st slot just so that we could get those extra stacks off, and he is getting supered. Nice. Definitely wouldn't have wanted the GT Goku in that 1st slot then, because he would have copped some big damage. Not being on a GT hero team does really hurt him defensively. Obviously in his passive he gets that extra defense per the 2 GT category allies. So really looking forward to when the Super Saiyan 4s drop on the anniversary and we're able to utilize him on that team. Big 200% leader skill. As you can see here, without that extra 30%, he's still putting up 7 and 8 million attack stats if you're able to get a good number of orbs into him. So he's going to be absolutely insane. I think mine has the 2 copies, I believe. I think he's sitting at 79%, and then obviously got him at link level 10 as well. So we'll keep ticking along here. Got the Icarus activating. Look, we'll just do this. We can grab a bit of healing right there, and then we'll grab a little bit here as well. Gets us back up to the 380k. Taking the double normals there. 4.95 is not too bad for a 55% unit that is sort of only middling linked. I have done a little bit of work on the Goku and Gohan, but I think they're sitting between 4s and 6, so nothing too phenomenal by any means. Oh, that was nice to get the crit there, just really lower down the Gohan's HP, just sort of keep us on track for that 15 turn. This Gohan's definitely a great option because he's got that damage reduction against the one enemy, as well as being a defensive stacker. So if you went hard in his world tournament, you're definitely reaping the rewards of that now. We'll grab that there because we're definitely not getting to see him attack. So first slot for Namek Goku means we get that guaranteed additional. Again, still just firing off his 12 key so that we are stacking that defense, and you can get your 3 additionals depending on if you've got dupes in this guy. Unfortunately, I do not. I only managed to get the 1 copy of him and Frieza, so that's another advantage of the anniversary banners coming back around, having him and Frieza on there, because they're both still definitely top tier. Oh, there is one stage where we are fighting multiple enemies. There you go. Wish you could skip through that. That's so slow and annoying. We can transform, and what we might do is throw him straight into the mix right off the bat. We'll grab that. Bit more healing just there. And definitely should have gone through and targeted types. I did not even think about that. Ooh, we've only been hit the once, but you've got to make sure you do get him hit early and get that guard built up. As you can see, we are building up that attack, so we should be able to get his full passive active at the end of this turn. But yeah, as I just mentioned, I was stupid enough to not target typings, so definitely cost myself a little bit here. Fortunately, we should get the finish on that guy. Yep, and we are getting the additional. Vegeta, obviously guaranteed crits, as I've mentioned before, so he should be able to finish off that Cell Jr. And we actually might get our Dokkan attack off next turn, so maybe we'll go for the 18 key with the Namek Goku, just to really force the issue and get this done. So let's see. Yep, that gets us to the 18. That'll, I grabbed the tech. That's where I wish you could choose, because that's just, I would have loved to have grabbed the Fears and then grabbed the tech with the Gohan, but we got the Dokkan attack off, which was what I was obviously aiming for with the multiple enemies. The heal doesn't really bother me. Got a max HP of about 580k on this team, so that's also not too bad of a number. Enough to be able to eat some super attacks and still just heal that back up based on our defensive stats and grabbing orbs. So definitely a strong team in that regard, and that should finish that. Yep, still really good Namek Goku. I probably don't use him as much as I should. Let's see, that gets us Kamehameha once we're, yeah, let's do this, bugger it. I was thinking about leaving the AGL Gohan on rotation, but we'll do it like this. Oh, here we go. First go, we're getting his nullification. That's awesome. Would have been best if we'd got this after we'd been able to do some super attacks, because then we would have had, not only that hit would have been nice, but then we would have also gotten the raising attack and defense from our super attack effect. So we just would have enhanced how much damage we were able to dish out then. But it is really handy that these two guys do have the exact same link set even after Goku has transformed into Gohan. So running a friend and then obviously your own, you are able to get a really nasty little rotation going here. And if we do get some crits here, I reckon we could potentially finish Cell off this turn, which would be nice. I haven't had a look at, additional? No. So we're at turn 11. So that gives us a little bit to work with. What's he? Oh, he locks us. Okay, that's really annoying. Look, I may as well just do this. Get rid of Cell. Oh, I had the animation turned off. Spewing. It's an animation you don't get to see too crazy often. We've got the guard here, so what we'll do is we'll collect those into those. And that should, yep, just gets us our super attack off here. So we've got 2 turns to get this done. We don't get the nullification here. Fortunately, we do have the guard. Probably the biggest downfall here is having the physical GT Goku go off rotation. As you've seen, he's been able to put up some massive numbers, so that's really going to hurt us. We'll probably have to go for the 18 keys with the Namek Goku, and then I think we'll pop Vegeta's active and see how close we do go, because as you can see, unless we get some crits here, we're not dealing a crazy amount of damage on this last stage. Come on, give us something. Oh, type disadvantage hurts. And then yeah, not getting additionals. And then we've got type disadvantage for this Gohan, but he's not even a TUR yet, so you couldn't expect him to put out any real type of damage. What we'll do is we'll pop that one, which I've skipped as well, which is a bit sad. Trying to get this done pretty quick as well, so not the end of the world that they are getting skipped. Pop that, just the one attack in that last slot as well. Getting hit first up, again, guarantees that Namek Goku is going to be getting that guaranteed additional super. So that works perfect. Let's see what we can do here. Like I mentioned, just 55%, so I can't remember if I put additional or crit skill orbs on him, but obviously a very, very low chance for either of those to actually pop off. And it will work well having the AGL Gohan next to Namek Goku, because they do share the full 7 links together. And you can see the benefit that AGL Gohan just got from that, popping out a massive, I think that was close to 7 mil. Vegeta 4.5 mil with a guaranteed crit here. We should finish it next rotation, I think, because we'll have GT Goku on, GT Goku on rotation as well. We won't be transforming you. What we'll do is we'll grab those. That leaves us, I think that should work. That's going to be the best way. That's going to get us the 6 key spheres. That's the most that we can get. And turn number 15. So right on the cusp, we have to finish it here. Hopefully Gohan can't dodge at all. Otherwise that would be devastating. But there's the one. And we're getting the counter. Here we go. Let's see if we can. So a 2.2 million attack stat here. Sick little animation. Yeah, they did a pretty good job with that. And we should polish off Gohan pretty easily this turn. A nice little 5 million attack stat from the Super Saiyan Goku. Once you build him up, he can definitely put up some impressive numbers. Depending on the event and the situation, I don't think you will really need to change him into Gohan. But obviously that will be situational. So there we go, guys. There is all of the missions completed. Latest Infinite Dragon Ball history done and dusted. So hopefully you guys were able to recreate a team that's pretty similar for this and smash this out to pick up your free stones. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I will catch you all on the next video.